Hey there, y'all. Disney D Prince here today with another of the Shadow High Series 1 unboxings. So today we have our Natasha Zima. She is our pure white doll. She's got some sparkles everywhere. She's got a little bit of pearl detailing. She's got some like ostrich feathers, it's supposed to be, but they're probably more like chicken feathers at this size, but I think they're actually just thread. I don't think they're actually faux feathers. But this is a really cute look, and it does have another of our kind of slouchy boots. So it's a fabric shoe also, so that's kind of fun. So we are going to get her unboxed. Here is the back of the box. As you can see, she's over here on one end of the spectrum. And Rainbow High has officially met its match. Expect the unexpected from the fine arts students of Shadow High. And Shadow High is very cool. It's kind of the Monster High to the Ever After High kind of vibe, but it's very cute. I do like the quality that we always get from our MGA Rainbow High dolls. The only real qualm I have with this doll series is that they are not in like actual human colors most of the time. I mean, like if you have a person that is gray, they are dead, like dead for a while. But it's all right in the end. We do have her second outfits off right there. They did add these tabs over here on the edge to make sure that people don't just take the second outfits out of the boxes anymore. I am kind of glad to see that, because it was always depressing to see those missing outfits in the stores. And you're just like, well, you know, are you going to give me half off? So here she is outside of the box. She's really pretty. She is not a pure white, really. Her skin tone, she still has a gray tinge to it. And I'll show you with like a white paper or something. Or actually, here I've got white on this cover. See what I mean? There's still a slight blue-gray undertone to her, which is great for the theme that she is, but also I kind of wish she was like an albino skin tone, almost. But let's start to get her free from her plastic prison. See if we can't get her out of there. I think we got it all. Okay, so she does have a couple of things holding her hair in place, which I'm never happy with those. But I prefer the little staples holding the hair to excessive amounts of gel. But, you know, they've always got to do something, right? Okay, so it should be everything but the head staple, which we should be able to just pull out. Oops, sorry about that. Okay. Bueno. And she does have a comb here at the back. Let me grab it before I toss this whole thing. She looks very good. I forgot to hold up the UPC for her. There's the UPC for anyone who wants it. So here she is out of the box. She's really pretty. She's got some blue and turquoise to her eyes. Her hairstyle is pretty simple. It's just like a top ponytail, so a half up look. She's got a little bit, just a little bit of gel down here, and she's got wavy hair. I'd probably do a little bit of a rinse just to get this crinkle gel out. As you can see, she's got some unique earring molds with an S and an H, and then a little pearl drop earring. And she does have a gem right there in the front of her dress. She's also got this little bracelet right there that's done in silver. And she's got her spiky white nails. These are her shoes. Very cute. They've got the gemstone motif. But they are held on with rubber bands, which doesn't make me think that these are going to stay on real well without rubber bands, which is never a good thing. Because I'm looking at any of my other Rainbow High shoes back here on the shelf, and I don't think any of them were just slides, except for the Pacific Coast shoes, which were like slippers and sandals. But she looks really good. So we are going to take her shoes off, though, because we want to try on her other shoes here in a minute. And so we're going to try those on. So they do kind of fit in there and stay on pretty well. As you can see, they're not just like flopping off, but these are just held on with tension a little bit. But very cute shoes. Her dress is just the one piece, it looks like. She does have a little bow here on the back. That's got another little gem that's covering up the Velcro. And we're going to see there's no straps holding it up, which is a win, which is like a little bit of a love-hate with that. And her shoes came off the slightest touch from the fabric and fell off. So very cool shoes. They are done in like silver. Again, here's her articulation. Just the normal Rainbow High that we've been getting since Series 1. Head articulation. No ankle articulation. Here is the knee articulation, which is pretty good. And we've got upper thigh articulation, which is good. Now, one thing that they did with Shadow High, and they did it to us again with Pacific Coast, is that they didn't give us hangers. Pacific Coast didn't give us the Pacific Coast didn't give us a second outfit, so it was kind of excusable that they didn't give us hangers, because, you know, the outfits stay on the doll. But this one, Shadow High, has given us second outfits and nothing to do with them. And wow, these are a lot harder to put on than they were previously. I don't know if maybe they made the post out of a different mold or something, but every Shadow High stand that I've gotten has been kind of difficult to put together. So for her first outfit, we get just the one piece, just the dress. Here's a close-up on these feathers, is what I was telling y'all. This is just like, almost like eyelashes. so it's not really feathers. But it's still really a cool motif that they did with this. Again, here's that bow in the back, matching the bow in the front. I don't actually like the bow in the front. I would prefer to take the bow in the front off and just have like this white, which I think I would probably do, and then use the bow as like a hair accessory. And it's just a couple of threads that hold it on right there. So you could probably pretty easily take it off with just a little seam ripper, which I don't love the idea of modifying outfits like that, but this big bow in the front looks a little silly to me. So I will grab a seam ripper real quick and show you guys what I mean by that. If you all have not seen a seam ripper before, they're just these little things that come in sewing kits. Mine is actually broken, but that's okay. And you just kind of slide them through one of the threads that's under there. And you just pop that, just like that. And then we would do the same thing around here. Okay. And that little gem comes off just like that. And it's just got a little thread to push through. This is actually sewed down a little bit more than I thought it was, but that's okay. Okay. So normally these aren't secured on quite so much, but sometimes they are. But hopefully I can get the rest of this off. Okay. So that's what it would look like without the bow. And then you just have the bow right here. And you would just take that and sew the ends of the jewel back around, and you could use it on a rubber band and just make it into a hair accessory really easily. Because that felt way too much like a prom thing, and and I didn't like the way it looked. And it's not very noticeable when you put it back together. So like if I were to put the doll back in her outfit, go. That looks a little bit more like a dress that you would actually want to wear. And it leaves the room to put on necklaces and things like that. And then you still have that other bow in the back to sort of tie in things as a hair accessory. And you put that hair accessory right back here if you wanted to. And again, that's just my personal choice that I decided to do. But yeah, because I was like, I don't really like the way that looks. But still very cute with the bow. But I'm not a huge fan of giant bows on the front of dresses. Just in a fashion design aspect. So when I see them, I take them off. So we have our second outfit that we're going to look at now. That is this one. They did make these a lot easier to take out of the package, though. So we're going to do these really quick. Okay. So here it is out of the package. As you can see, these are long sleeves. They do have the detailing around the back. It's giving very, vintage mink. So I love that. I don't love having to detach things from clothes, especially when they have appliques like this. But such is life, right? And the fact that everything is in white does not make it easier to see. Try to get everything off of here. That's not the okay. There it is. Okay. There we go. That was way too much effort to try and see that. So we have a fur, which is nice. We don't get too many full furs. We get a lot of stoles and like half jackets and things like that. But this is really cute. And it'll probably take dye really well, except for this lining, which is fine because it's a lining. And then we have a skirt and a one-piece top. This does remind me of Stella's top. Yeah. No, Georgia's top. The peach doll. With the pearl appliques. So if going off those, that is going to be an area where some of these can just kind of like randomly fall off. But we are going to put this on her now. Okay. That's how it looks against her skin tone, which is it's okay. There's not a lot of contrasting. If I was styling this girl in real life and this is the skin tone that she had, I wouldn't, I would not put her in this color. But as a doll, she still looks really, really cute. Okay. So this is what she looks like. Her top and her skirt don't leave a huge amount of room. But, you know, that's okay. The jacket, I'm actually just going to put it on like this for now, because these have really tight sleeves, like to the point where I can't really even feel the exit, which means don't even try to put them with the hands on. Or the jewelry, it'll pop off in there. You have to take the hands off. There's the one hand. Always be careful and grasp right by the wrist so you don't break the pegs. They are designed to come off, but it doesn't mean they come off easily a lot of the times. So, you know, just be prepared for that. Again. And then we've got our I can't even see the exit. Because it's like it won't actually let you get the hand in there correctly because they're really long sleeves. But if you can see it, then once you get them in, you can get them in like that. It does have a cute fur collar, just like that. So she looks really cute in the second outfit, but she looks really washed out. Like, I would rather put this doll in someone else's fashion to get a little bit of color against her skin than keep her in this outfit, just because she's giving like the wife of Mr. Freeze kind of vibes. Which isn't a bad vibe. Like, I loved that whole like thing. But it's just kind of a look you've got to, 100% go for. And then here are her second pair of shoes. Again, this is fabric. We do have forms in there. So that's nice. So here they are. These don't feel as soft as the other ones did. So these hold their form a lot more. These are more starched compared to Nicole Steele's. And these are supposed to be more of like a slouch boot. See how it's gathered back there at the back? But these are great. There's not a ton to this. There's actually a little bit of discoloration right here, if you can see that. I don't think that's intentional, but that is on both boots. So maybe it is. Maybe it's supposed to be like a little bit of color. But we are going to push our doll foot as far down as we can. I think that's in. I'm not sure. Yeah, feels like it's in. That's what she said. And so you get this kind of like slouch boot effect. So it's not bad. There is a little toe cap in there, so you are trying to like fit the doll's foot in there. And so we are going to show that full outfit off. So here she is in her second outfit. Again, there's her hair, a lot of hair. Looks very cute. I wouldn't keep the bracelet on if I had the jacket on. And again, I did take this this bow off of the whole thing, but the little bit of white thread, that's going to be 4 minutes that I take to just resew that, if that long. And again, here is our second pair of shoes. They look very cute. They are silver and a little bit of white, so they could go with really everybody, most likely. And let me set these back here on my shoe shelf. But look at her compared to Nicole and Heather. Like, just that distinct lack of anything, of any sort of pop, really washes this doll out. I do like her, but I probably will swap her outfits. Because even if she was in this outfit, there's nothing that really pops. Like, the crystals weren't big enough if they were going to be crystals. The pearls really aren't big enough if they were going to be pearls. So it's a very subtle, understated doll that if someone with more of like a neutral skin tone was wearing this, or like a peaches and cream skin tone, this would look great. But as it is, she doesn't have any sort of coloration. It doesn't bring out the rosiness in her cheeks. It doesn't bring out the blue in her eyes. She is a fully just white doll. But I think she's the prettiest of them. Like, she's got glitter in her eyeshadow. I love all of the pieces individually. I love these slouch boots. Like, they're great. But the only thing that I want is for them to be just a little bit better at what they're doing when it comes to this doll. Because all of these, it looks like they're in grayscale, and that's a vibe. But she just looks like she's missing something. Because the all-black doll that I don't have yet, because she's the one I haven't been able to find. I may go find her tomorrow. She has pops of white to bring out the black. If they'd done something similar on this doll, like if they had made the pearls silver on the second outfit, or if they had, done something else with the lining of the jacket, like made the base tone of this ribbon that's on the jacket black and silver instead of just white, it would have been a pop. But as it is, like, she's getting washed out by my ring light. Like, I'm gonna have to move her around just to even show you details, really, it feels like. See, like, and this is a neutral light that makes the other two look great. But she's really, really pretty. My only really qualm about this is that there's no pop of anything. Like, On Nicole Steele, we've got black pops of silver. On Heather Grayson, we've got the pop of black against the snakeskin. You know, like, there are things that make those dolls stand out. This doll, if she was in a white room, you almost wouldn't see her at all, which I think was the idea behind that. But as a doll collector, it bothers me a little bit because she's not going to stand out in the collection, really. Especially in photos, she's not going to photograph well. Because you can't really see the details of her outfit because everything is so white. So, do I recommend her? Yes. She's really pretty. Am I 100% pleased with her design? No. Do I still wish that they gave us the hangers? Yes. Am I really that salty about it? No, because I buy extra hangers all the time. But she just... There's something off about her. About Natasha. She looks really good when you're looking at pieces individually. Like, if you're looking at her face, it looks really good. If you look at her outfit, it's really cute. If you look at her shoes, it's really cute. But altogether, it washes her out too much. Like, let me show you. Like I'm going to put her outfit... I'm going to put her first outfit on my Avery. Because she's already got white hair on right now. And a white bathing suit. Like, if I take this off and I put her things on, and I take these shoes and put them on her, like, that's a great outfit. Because it's the pop that you see. Like, you can see more of the details. Even if I had left the bow on there, it would have been... Oh, right. Actually, the bow does wash her out a little bit more in photos. But, like... It's just because of the tone that they chose for her. If they had gone, I think... with more of a creamy white skin tone instead of the bluish undertone that they did, it wouldn't have washed her out quite so much against the clothing choices that they picked. But, like, if you look at that dress, that's a great dress. So, you know, that's my kind of just, my opinion on it. In just that, you know, you have to have a pop to really make a doll look great. Like, they used silver for the shoes. They could have used just straight silver on the ribbons that are in the jacket. They could have used silver for the pearls, and it would have been... I think it would have been less washed out. So, if you're looking to pick up Natasha Zima, she's worth it. She's got great pieces, obviously. Do I recommend putting her in someone else's extra outfit from Shadow High? Yes. Yes, I do. Because the colors that they chose for her wash her out completely and don't show off how pretty of a doll she really is. Like, if I were gonna put her into this outfit, ooh baby, like, she'd be rockin'. If I was gonna put her in this outfit, ooh baby, she'd be rockin'. Those white legs against those black shoes, she'd be the ultimate contrast doll. This doll in any color is going to look amazing. If you put this doll in Gabriella Isley's outfits, she's going to pop off like nobody's business. But with the outfits that they chose for her, she gets washed out, especially in photos. Like, this is a lineup, and even with one doll that's in color, you see that she doesn't really stand out. If I take the doll in color away and put her there, she's even more washed out. But, you know, sometimes those are decisions that MGA makes and their designers make. Again, they take a lot of inspiration from runway fashion and things like that. So, she's great. She's a great doll. My silver nails look great against her. And if you see her, pick her up. Again, she's $29.99. I picked mine up at Target. Target's inventory tracker is generally really good. So if they say they have it online on the app, if it's in stock in your store, it should be there. You may have to ask somebody in the back. But yeah, so this is what it looks like. And she looks great. So if you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments. If you liked it, leave me a like. And as always, follow along for some more fun unboxings, because I've got another Shadow High doll to do. All right, y'all. Be good. Bye.